alone. Little guy we picked up was fixed. Okay, this is the continuation of Clara's quest that we started yesterday. So we will continue this. The drama started from a leaker. He said that creators in this program were not allowed to say that a character was bad at E0. The beta program for CCs got leaked like 2 weeks or 1 week before it got officially announced. I'm assuming a lot of CCs had high expectations from it, and when it did not meet their expectations, well... Wait, so... What... So all of the... What... I'm sorry, I'm like, my brain is like trying to process. So basically, the whole early access server thing, so that was leaked by somebody before the Acheron videos came out yesterday, so people knew that the Acheron videos were coming? Or, sorry. They believed and started witch hunting? Oh my god. A lot of Hoyo players were already aware. CC's probably as well. See, that's another thing too. Like, sometimes I feel extremely out of the loop. Because obviously, like, I don't... Like, I didn't know because I don't interact with leaks. So the fact that this is apparently old news and like... Yeah... I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if they will be successful in doing it, but I really do hope that they continue to crack down on leaks and they curb the misinformation, because it's just awful. It is awful. And if something like this is basically worse, like the outrage is worse because of somebody spreading something that they heard from a leak. Like, I mean, it's just, do people not see how, like, ironic that is? Like, that, I don't know. It got leaked, and I was like, oh, this makes a lot of sense, unfortunately. Oh my god. To me, it just means Hoyo is right by trying to take control of the narrative because leakers are out of control. Now they're gaslighting people for getting upset at them. They're gaslighting people? If they give me early access, I'd just be like, she's beautiful. I don't know, she could delete my entire account. I'd still pull her. I think people on the internet, once again, don't understand what it means to be a casual gamer. This is why we don't trust leaks. What if she's just pretty? No, and that's completely valid. But, like, I think that... So, another thing too, like more like transparency from my experience with the creators team at Hoyoverse, there seems to be like different divisions of creator partnerships, people that work with individual creators that specialize in certain things. I feel like that sentence was weird. So for instance, they have, like, I have a group of people I talk to who specialize in creators who do reactionary content. There is another group of people who specialize in guide making. There's another person that specializes in cosplay, in art. Where was I going with this? Oh my god, I lost my train of thought completely. What the fuck was I... Where was I going with this? Hold on, let me reread. What were we talking about? Oh, okay. So, in regards to the early access to Acheron for the guide makers, like, I assumed that the guide makers group were like, the the meetings they had with people who make guides, I'm sure those folks were like, hey, it would be really beneficial if we as guide makers got early access to characters so we could formulate opinions and experiment longer to be able to put out information for the community so they can prepare themselves better, thus not having to rely on misinformation or leaks. And so like I'm sure like that group of people like worked directly with the guide maker content creators, and you know, this is kind of something that they're trying out. And I don't know, I don't remember where the fuck I was going. I'm sitting here, I'm like, what am I talking about? I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever. I think they just need to give CCs at least a 3-week head start if they want to do more to leakers. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't understand like the people being upset about it being a week early. Revolve around if a character is meta or not, and if they aren't meta enough, then Hoyo is trying to scam you out of all your money and is evil. Yeah. Hoyo admitted that there's nothing they can do at this point, and I really believe them, because no matter what you do, even if the law gets involved, there will always be someone out there that lets it get out. So what you can do instead is make this program or an open beta. Some power was trying to please everyone. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. I do feel like Prin was saying, I think it's good that they're trying to take control of the narrative again, but not take control of the narrative as in like, you know, have people say what they want people to say, but more of just like, this is directly from people that you trust already. And it is actual legit information. Like, people have already like built trust with people like Braxophone and the other creators who put out information about Acheron yesterday. Like, there's already that trust there with the community. And so if people are getting direct information from their creators that put out like good guides already, then like hopefully that will continue to sway people away from wanting to interact with content that is like misinformation or, you know, leaks that aren't, you know, the information isn't done or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, my brain is like, it's doing its best today. That Wanderer had the same birthday. I would have found out organically that Wanderer had the same birthday as me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That night where all the information came out about Wanderer and his birthday, that was like one of the best nights ever. Like, not to be like dramatic, but it was so cool seeing that official information that his birthday was just a few days before mine. It was so cool. Like, I would have hated to find that out from like some random person on Twitter. I think everyone should get time off everything until Acheron comes out. Yes, yes, indeed. Riddler is upset because leakers, and I feel sorry for them, while making Honkai Star Rail game story characters. Yeah. Yeah, it was really sad to see them talk about it, because I mean, that's kind of another thing that I was discussing as well that day, is that like leaks for creators, for writers, for game developers, like, it's devastating because they spend so much of their time, you know, they've dedicated their lives to creating these things, and then to have all of that taken away from them, and because some random person wants to blow up on Twitter, like, it sucks. It's really not fair. So yeah, I don't know. My hope is that they continue trying to figure out ways to stop all of this. We'll see what they do. I don't even, like, that's the thing, is that if people are interested in the meta, that's totally fine. Like, that's totally fine. They can absolutely do that. But, yeah. Everything Wander related for you that month had so many. Really, Aiden? No way. Story leaks I'm totally against, but come on, when you pay for a character, you should be informed a week prior, in my opinion. Leaks mostly are bad. When you pay for a character, you should be informed a week prior, in my opinion. So then are you okay with the new creator system that Hoyoverse is trying to do then? Because they did put out, these creators put out information a week before Acheron has come out. And they're not leaks, they're official information. And yeah, that too. Like we are not entitled to that information, because at that point, like if you're okay with people illegally taking information that they've contractually, like they're contractually obligated to not share that information. People are breaking their contracts and sharing that information. It's great for the player base. Okay, so I'm glad that we agree, but that's the thing, is that like, so they're moving in the right direction. They should be using their official creators to share official information in advance. Not have random people leaking information prior. Someone literally tried to tell you Genshin spoilers, you can name him months before. No, are you serious? If there is nothing they can do, they should reevaluate their current testing closed beta program and how they handle it as a whole. It's not like we're seeing 14 leaks like this at the same scale, so it's a process issue in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have guessed for years that it's like internal, like there's something going on in Hoyoverse where something internal is like happening where people are able to do this. Excuse me. Unfortunately came across a 2.1 spoiler. Oh no, Rando, I'm sorry. If you're not sure what can, then wait a few days. Right, exactly. That too. I mean, the banners are long enough. Well, actually, how long are they? Like 3 weeks long or something, I think normally? To where you can trial out a character yourself too. So I mean, there's that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it does feel like a lot of entitlement to me. Three weeks, yeah. Because like these last banners have been like longer, I think, right?
Pascal. Very like Clara.
Pascal? Oh, are we playing Nier Automata? This is why I'm glad I don't follow anyone related to Honkai Star Rail, because I'd hate to be spoiled. We are so nearing this, right? Like, he even kind of sounds, he kind of sounds like Pascal. No offense, but people thinking they need info on the characters just pulling ahead of time, either forgetting about the actual test drive feature in the game, needs to not play gacha games because you might have a problem. Well, I feel like, yeah, I feel like people have gotten so, and we've talked about this before, but like leaks are so normalized in the Hoyoverse spaces that it's it's really wild because like it's not, leaks should never be normalized, like ever, because as we discussed, it's you're taking something away from those game developers that have spent like their possibly their lives, like they're, you know, making these stories and creating these characters or whatever. Like it's, but they're just okay. They're okay in Hoyoverse spaces. Like yeah, you know, it's totally fine. Like it's it's more unheard of to have a space that doesn't have leaks than it is to have a space that has leaks. Did I say that right? But yeah, and I just think, I don't know, I've already said it, but I really do hope that they continue to figure out ways to get away from this or to make it harder, basically. And that was even, like, this is another thing too. When I had my meeting with Hoyoverse, one of the things they actually asked me, like one of the questions they asked me was, how do I deal with leaks? Like that was literally one of their questions, was how do I deal with leaks? And I had to, like, we had a conversation about how leaks like affect me as a creator and how it affects how I enjoy this game, because I've had to spend so much time like doing things in my normal like social media life to avoid interacting with leaks. Because you have to do so much because they're so normalized. And it really sucks. I didn't even play Nier, and I was like, wait, isn't that the name of the robot, Nier? Bye, Calf. Have a good one. I hope they improve this in such a way where their player base doesn't rely on leakers anymore and CCs don't have to fear being spoiled anymore. I think this is where it's leading. Yeah, yep. Yup, I hope so, because it does seem like they're obviously very well aware that it's a problem and it affects a lot of different things, including how their player base like deals with their content. So, yeah. All right, let me continue.
Good boy, Pascal.
Based on the information gathered, it is recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network so that he doesn't threaten the property or safety of the camp's residents.
I know this is the most sensible option, but Pascal...
How are the repairs going?
Welcome, outsider. Thanks to Clara's hard work, the repairs were completed successfully.
Yes, the little fella is alive and well again. It's just that some parts aren't completely back to normal yet.
Pascal, is that his name? What about Pascal isn't normal exactly?
Yes. Mr. Sparg and I spent a long time coming up with a suitable name. Ew. Pascal. Good. I am called Name. Oh, look. Pascal is greeting you. It's just, his speech is still a little confusing.
The examination conducted earlier revealed that the information stored in this robot's core module is incompatible with the new hardware. Furthermore, many defective networks were detected in the core module. A significant amount of muddled information with unknown content was discovered during a deep scan.
Simply put, Pascal's brain is filled with junk information of unknown origin. This junk, along with hardware that's incompatible with his core, caused him to lose his ability.
He's just like me. I got a lot of junk in my brain too.
Fortunately, apart from the language module, Pascal is still functioning properly.
It makes me hard to communicate. It makes it hard to communicate.
The robot still has a 44.7% chance of malfunctioning. It's recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network.
Mr. Svarog, I understand, but I think Pascal is different. He possesses a quality that other small robots don't have. In some ways, I believe he's similar to Mr. Svarog. I can't overlook this unique quality. Mr. Svarog, could you give me a little more time? I want to investigate this further. If we don't find anything, you can integrate Pascal into the network.
Understood, Clara. I respect your wish. In the meantime, I'll make sure that this robot doesn't endanger other people or property.
So what should we do now? We should format the robot and call it a day.
I'd like to recap what I discussed with Mr. Svarog earlier. Let's begin by doing exactly what we did before. Find a new shell, put Pascal's core in it, and see if the hardware is compatible.
According to the analysis, Pascal's original hardware was a direwolf or grizzly model. If we can put its core into the appropriate shell, there's an 87.3% chance that its language module will return to normal.
There are all kinds of abandoned robots in the machine graveyard. Let's go take a look.
Let's go take a look. Pascal, not like other robots. This really is near, truly. Every neurospicy person relating to that.
Thanks for the support!
Oh, Rob, super cool. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes, and I appreciate the support very much. Thank you. A Firefly spoiler from YouTube, and I don't know the character, but it's so frustrating that I'm behind. I get spoiled with the biggest things in the story. Oh no. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is I know Mystic told me that she also got spoiled, and when she looked at the date of the video, it was like they posted a huge spoiler for 2.0, like, I don't know, like 3 days or something like that after it had come out. And it was in the thumbnail. It's like, y'all cannot be serious. Me, Aiden, Babs relating so hardcore to that. I first met Svarog, and my first thought was Legion. Is that you? Aw, he is baby. I know tomorrow is the final free run Friday. So sad. Hope you're doing well, Nil. Yeah, dripping characters without spoiling us. I don't know how they're gonna manage to do that, especially if characters have like, what do you call it? Transformations, like in Genshin with Wanderer, and Dan Heng with Imbibitor Lune. Like, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Actually, can I just teleport? No. Wait. Yeah, I can just teleport here and then make it easy. I made your afternoon. That's so sweet. Well, I'm glad that I could make your afternoon better. Gotten spoiled for every big story climax before I even got to them in Genshin, Sumeru, and Fontaine. Jeez. It was like a couple days after his release. I hate people. Like, once again, it's just a weirdly normalized thing in Hoyoverse spaces where people are just totally okay with, like, leaks, totally okay with spoilers, like, immediately after stuff has been out. It is wild here.
Place. Everywhere you look, there are robots that have lost. Hey,
Oh!
sister, take a look over there.
I cut her off. My bad. Leaks are wild in Star Rail, pretty much also the moment they let you update in advance of the next patch. People already data mine. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Happy New Year!
Yeah. Dan Heng was such a strange case because they even put in a interstellar journey even before the drip marketing. They're like, here, have the lizard in every promotional media before it even happened.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
What? Aiden, I'm just thinking about that time for your birthday when I put up all of those characters and I said that Dan Heng was an elf.
This is an automaton direwolf, but it appears to have been modified. It's most likely another abandoned robot pet. Although it doesn't seem to be functioning, you should still be cautious when approaching it.
Uh-oh.
watch out!
Oh, we got fight. Don't know every little thing. I actively avoided the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC trailers to go as well. Oh, yeah, and it was the best choice you could have done. Yeah, it honestly depends for me. Like, I watched everything Xenoblade 3 related. And, like, the trailers and the DLC and stuff, and I still had a wonderful time, but it really, really depends on what that is. Like, what the series, I guess. I get leaking characters, but why do they leak story? I think people just leak in general. It doesn't even matter what it is. I think they do it because it's like, you know, their time in the spotlight, you know? People don't care.
Here it is. This is the core. I'll pack it up and take it with us.
The simplest solution is simply to have the
Then
transformation
all that's left is
happen,
to drag the shelf back.
the patch before the character becomes playable. Oh, like in Honkai.
It's okay. I'm strong too.
You know, I was thinking,
I'll take the
I don't
cord
know
a
if this is
little
something
tighter
that
so it
they
doesn't
have
fall
thought
out.
about for combating like leaks. I wonder if there's a way for them to set up like, I don't know, like fake things. I don't know. Well, I guess because like somebody said that a lot of people will data mine, so it's not even like leaks. It's people like actually taking that information from stuff. But I wonder if there's a way for them to like implement like for beta testing fake things. You know, like this is the character's kit, but it's fake. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Maybe that's a weird idea. I have no idea. I'm sure they've thought of it, but who knows? I'm
Judging
I'm
from how
thinking.
active the robot was, its core isn't just scrap metal.
Data mine
It should
mines.
be repairable. I can't let any robot go to waste if it can be repaired. So, I'm going to try to fix them all.
Okay, I understand. Wait, so should we fix Pascal or this one first?
Let's start with Pascal. We found him first, after all. Also, like Mr. Svarog warned, if he's not supervised, he might cause trouble. You know, I have a large safe full of core modules that I've gathered around the underworld. Every day, I try to figure out how to repair some of them and return the robots to normal. Except, there are a lot more than Mr. Svarog and I can handle on our own. But I'm sure I can fix them all one day. We can't relax yet. We must work harder.
You're a good kid, Clara. Oh my god.
Thank you. It makes me happy to hear that.
I had to say that one.
I was talking so much that I totally lost track of time. Let's head back. Otherwise, Mr. Svarog and Pascal will get worried.
If you've been watching Honkai Star Rail YouTubers for a while, you should already know which ones to not watch to avoid spoilers. I personally enjoy team building, theater crafting, and lore summary videos, not so much the character build and prediction videos. Yeah, I think some people are getting spoiled because of their, what do you call it? What's that whole section called? The what's next or whatever. Basically, like the algorithm pushing videos that are doing well. So I think that's how some people are getting spoiled, because those thumbnails are popping up in their little section, even if they don't subscribe to that person. Leakers do that enough. The amount of weird leaks that make no sense, that never see the light of day. Hoyo doesn't need to spread misinfo if the leakers do it plenty. Yeah, I was just like thinking, I'm like, maybe they could do something where they're testing the characters, but their kits are like slightly different. So if leakers try to put out that information and then it ends up being wrong, when it actually comes, like the content comes out, then people will start to build a distrust? What's the right word? People will stop trusting leakers for information and just wait for official stuff. Yeah, their feed. Sorry, like my brain is so soup today. It is soupy soup. you so much for the raid. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Hi, raiders. My name is Lauren Rapunzel, she, her. I'm a full-time creator here on Twitch and also on YouTube. And today we're doing some companion quests in Honkai Star Rail. I started my Honkai Star Rail journey like 2 months ago, something like that. So we're still catching up on some stuff. But welcome in, Photog. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? It looks like in this part of the story, the High Cloud Quintet will have a team building orgy. That's totally true. I got it from Hoyo directly. I kept getting spoiled on BG3 because I talk so much about it. Oh, I hate that. People putting spoiler warnings in videos, meanwhile Acheron's whole ult is in the thumbnail. Right, exactly. What were you up to? Playing Sea of Stars? How are you enjoying it? I've never finished that game. I did really like it, but I'm just really bad with finishing some games sometimes.
We're back.
Welcome back. Return. Clara. Rivet. Failure.
Welcome back, Clara. I've completed my further analysis of this robot.
What have you discovered? Pascal didn't cause any trouble, did he? Wait a minute, let me take a quick break.
Okay, then you can tell me first, Mr. Svarog.
Conclusion. It is impossible to determine the time of manufacture, purpose, and ownership of this robot. During my analysis, I extracted the robot's serial number and searched for it in the Underworld's automaton database. According to my search, there are 32 automatons with the same serial number as this one. Even after eliminating the scrapped ones, 3 automatons still match the keyword description.
Failure. 3. Back. Rivet 1. Failure.
Is it possible to narrow down the search results further? Is Pascal trying to say something? Who's behind this plot?
I'm not sure, but if we can narrow it down to the 3 automatons, then maybe there's still a chance.
Tempering. Tempering. Back. Back to Rivet. Fire.
Pascal is becoming increasingly unstable. We should change his shell.
I'm actually super worried about this. Like, I hope nothing bad happens to Pascal.
Pascal, I'm going to change your shell. Don't worry, it won't hurt.
We have automatons and Helldivers as well. Oh my god.
Back.
Near automata just making its way in every video game. I love it.
Rivet. Return. Waiting. Continue. Repair. Waiting. Failure. Waiting.
Still not functioning properly? What's wrong, Pascal?
Watch out, Clara.
Failure.
Oh, not another failure.
Failure.
Pascal? No, he's running away.
Clara.
Pascal, did he run off towards Rivet Town? Let's follow him.
What is going on in this quest?
Just leave it to me. I'll order the robots to pursue this one.
No, Mr. Svarog, please.
He's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Please leave Pascal to me. It was my decision to keep him in the first place, so I must take full responsibility. I'm certain Pascal won't do anything to harm anyone. But if something goes wrong, please let me handle this myself. Please, Mr. Svarog?
Can you endure the thought of erasing his... I'm not saying it.
That's right. This all started with me and can only end with me. I'm certain Pascal would never do anything to harm anyone.
Clara, please tell me how you came to this conclusion.
Pascal possesses a quality that other small robots lack. It's kind of similar to the emotions we humans have. I've only ever seen this quality in Mr. Svarog. I feel a warmth from these emotions. I feel drawn to this quality and try to respond back in my own way. But I'm also aware that not all emotions in this world are positive. If there are too many negative emotions that go unchecked, then someone needs to step in and stop them. The only things that can stop such negative emotions are rationality and responsibility. This is a valuable lesson I've learned from Mr. Svarog.
Oh.
Mr. Svarog, I want to help Pascal overcome those negative emotions. I want to take on this responsibility. That way, I won't have to hide behind Mr. Svarog anymore.
I understand, Clara. I support your decision.
Svarog is like, I'm so proud
I
of
won't
my human
intervene
daughter.
unless the situation risks spinning out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Svarog. So, let's go.
Oh my god, she's so sweet. I really need to get Clara on my bunch of babies team. Yeah, she's adorable. I know he's such a good dad. Every game needs a 2B. Every game needs to have 2B, like every game needs to have Sephiroth. That's been like one of my favorite trends, by the way, like on social media, is seeing Sephiroth in every game. I didn't think that I would get so much joy out of seeing Sephiroth in Nintendogs, but here we are. The deep spoiler territory, but it's a gem of a game. Thanks for playing it on your streams. Oh, of course. I'm glad that you're having fun with it. I really need to finish it. Such a lovely game. You built her and she's so strong. Oh my god. We need a baby boy that's the size of Bailu and Hook. Isn't that Yan Cheng? Aren't they the same size? Or no? Hi. What's up? A piece of paper? Is Daddy on a call? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because I don't think I have any. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Rowan wanted some paper, but I don't have the paper in my office. Effigy has all of the paper in his office, and he's currently on a call for work. So I gave Rowan one of the poster boards that I got yesterday. All right. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. We need to follow Pascal.
Pascal, who did this to you?
Pain. Hurt. Pain. Hurt. Pain. Hurt. Hurt. Pain.
Clara, get away. This is a fragmentum creature. It's extremely dangerous.
A fragmentum creature? What are you talking about?
Pascal is? This is clearly a robot just like you.
Request approved. Reanalyzing. Reanalysis complete. The original assessment stands. This is a fragmentum creature and is thus extremely dangerous.
Could it have malfunctioned? It appears to be normal.
Please step back. I shall eliminate this fragmentum creature.
Oh, no?
No, It's going to attack Pascal. We have to stop it.
Hostility detected. Commence elimination protocol.
Time to say bye.
Oh no! It seems to think we're its enemies as well.
What is going on here?
Relax. Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
My brain's like going. I'm just trying to protect Clara.
Stand still.
Phew. Luckily, the patrol robot and Pascal's cores are still intact. The big fella's shell is only slightly dented. Thank you for your help. The only thing that puzzles me is why the big fella mistook Pascal for a fragmentum creature. I can't figure it out. Well, let's not worry about that now. Anyway, I'll take this core back and examine it. Now, let's insert Pascal's core into the big fella's shell.
It is kind of weird too that we're like, I guess like moving his like consciousness into like different bodies. I don't know.
Language module. Connect.
Like we beat up the other robots and then we move Pascal into them.
Connection complete. Testing. Verifying. All modules working. Connected. Welcome back, everyone. Finally. Pascal has been waiting.
Huh?
Pascal, you're back to normal.
A happy ending. We should work out our rewards. Ask him why he was stealing parts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Pascal, could you please, explain why you were stealing parts?
Collecting parts. Returning to workshop.
Workshop? Oh, do you mean the tempering workshop in Rivet Town?
Been waiting. Repair. Follow, please. Pascal.
Pascal ran off. He went in that direction. I think he wants us to follow him.
I really wonder if the Star Rail devs got inspiration from Nier though. Because the voice actor for Pascal sounds like the same voice actor for Pascal from Nier as well. They sound so similar.
I think this place used to be a restaurant. One time, I found a bunch of canned food here. The vagrants in the camp were so happy. However, I've always wondered, the light here, why is it still on? This place has clearly been abandoned for a long time. Also, there's dust all over the place, but none of the equipment appears to be deteriorating.
The Japanese version has the exact same voice. Really? Huh. I've been wondering about that too. Is it possible that someone lives here?
I don't think so. No one should be living here. I never saw anyone when I came here to hunt for supplies. Anyway, someone must be looking after this place. But who? And why?
Very oh crap, I didn't even see that. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, very interesting indeed.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
I wonder when we're gonna see Kafka again. I was just thinking, I kind of miss her in the story. Like, I'm sure we won't be seeing her in Penacony.
Time to
Most
say
likely,
bye.
but I miss her.
Boom.
Would you be surprised if I told you you're correct? Wait, about the inspiration being from Nier?
Ill tidings manifest.
I miss Kafka too. You want to play Nier? You should play Nier. It's great. Confirmed by the voice actor? Wait, what? 2 robots named Pascal on my resume. Stop. There's no way. Oh my god. No. This voice actor literally voices Pascal from Nier Automata, and then also Pascal. They're this. I was like, they sound so similar. Incredible, incredible, absolutely, absolutely incredible. I'm astonished. I'm astonished. Love this game. They do know what they're doing. I love what this game does reference, like it's very fun. It is. Amazing.
Welcome back, Rivet Town. Look, isn't it shiny? Job, Pascal, done.
I can't believe it. I'm like losing my mind.
Could it be Pascal has been repairing this abandoned town?
Pascal, repair, indeed. Waiting, been everyone.
Is this why you've been stealing the parts?
Parts, Pascal, collect, non-stop. Rivet Town, repair, non-stop.
It seems that Pascal was stealing parts because he wants to repair the town.
Start my 3rd file of Nier. Yeah. Honestly, I've had so much fun in Star Rail. Crazy what a year. We're a year in. Yeah, same here. I've been playing Star Rail for such a short time, but I'm like, oh my god, this game's future is so bright. Aw, Mystic. I also miss Kafka, by the way.
Waiting, everyone. Pascal, non-stop. Leave, everyone. Come back one day.
Has Pascal been waiting for Rivet Town's evacuated residents to return?
Have you been repairing the town?
Repair, been every day. Pascal, use, can, everyone return.
Oh no!
Pascal has been looking after the town so that everyone can go back to their previous lives when they return.
Oh no, Pascal.
Workshop, tempering, here. Base, Pascal, secret. Parts, store. Enemies, not here. Place, safe. Scared, no need, everybody.
Ah, this appears to be the secret base where Pascal keeps the parts. Although we now know why he took them, there are still many unanswered questions. For example...
Why does he want to repair the town?
Right. But I don't think Pascal will give us a straightforward answer on this one. I wonder if we can find any clues here.
Rivet Town, live, Clara. Tour, feel free, please.
Oh, I feel sick. You need to interrogate her. I hope that you have a good time. Book pages and letters all carefully cut and put aside, whose content varies from tales for children to outdated political
These
news.
pages are so neatly cut out. Oh, and they smell like geomarrow fuel. Is there someone here in Rivet Town doing this? Or could Pascal have collected the pages and put them together?
A well-maintained CRT display device. The coverage still functions.
This must be the result of Pascal's meticulous repairs. But the little fella doesn't really need the monitor, does he? Hey, those look like handprints on the side of the cabinet. Human handprints. Could this monitor have been recently used by someone?
The state is no longer regarded as abandoned. Auto demolition canceled. Oh my god, Aiden, I'm so glad that you caught it. Holy crap. Has it really been... It's really been that long?
Huh? What's this? A diary? Wow. Such neat handwriting. No, wait a minute. I think this was printed onto the cover. Could it be Pascal's?
The page displays a neatly printed typeface, not writ. Daily rescue progress 25%. Estimated time of completion 2 days. Discovered number of survivors null. Rivet Town Guard automaton online count 1. Determines 75%. Oh, this is sad. Discovered number of survivors null. Possible reason retreated. Rivet Town Guard automaton online count 1. I kind of hate this. Wait. Oh, I guess I missed what he said, but okay. Hi, Unique. Happy Thrussie. How are you? You still can't look at any of these. That's so fair. That's so fair. Understandable. Reading books left behind by others. I think books are fun. Light stays on, feeling safe. Hung on wall, mansion, hilltop, colorful, very pretty. Oh, Zylo's yelling at me. Hang on. Oh, she yelled at me. Finished reading last book. Seems to be called Fairy Tale Puppy Waiting. Wait, what? Finished reading last book. Seems to be called Fairy Tale. Puppy Waiting Dead Master Home. A little sad. Attacked by others like me. Hurt. Escape tempering workshop. Workshop safe. Wall roof. My home relieved. Today saw broken glass. Me weathered. Fixed before everyone returned. Beautiful again. Loved. Fairy lights broken, other places search, attacked others like me again, explain no, call me fragmentum creature, not machine, why? Some pages in the middle seem to have fallen out. Attacked by others like me again, almost dead hurt, I not machine, don't understand what am I. No, this is literally near. Attacks from others like me frequent. What am I? Core noise generation reparation parts need collect. What am I? Am I? Don't understand. I what? Require parts collection repair. Collect parts no noise core noise. Gibberish records records fill the rest of the document. There is no longer any need to continue reading. Huh?
Pascal.
It all makes sense
so
now.
That's what happened. Let me think. How about we go over Pascal's whole story again, from the start?
Try to sort out the whole story. His backup power was activated after the incident in Rivet Town, and it woke up to discover that Rivet Town has been abandoned. He decided to collect parts, repair the town, and wait for everyone to return. Around that time, Pascal became sentient. You recapitulate your thoughts to Clara.
That is correct. So, Pascal used to be a robot guardian of Rivet Town. Pascal's backup power was activated for some reason shortly after the residents were evacuated. It woke up to discover that the whole place had been abandoned, so it decided to collect parts, repair the town, and wait for everyone to return. However, for some reason, Pascal keeps getting attacked by his fellow robots because the automatons think he's a fragmentum creature.
Maybe Pascal has gained sentience. Could it be possessed by a fragmentum creature?
I'm not sure, but I suspect Pascal's tormented sense of self stems from him being constantly attacked by his fellow robots. The module used to detect emotions was frequently damaged, eventually turning him into a small robot that did nothing but collect parts.
That's probably what happened. Why is Pascal being treated as a fragmentum creature?
I don't know. I can't find the answer in Pascal's diary. Pascal, why do your peers keep rejecting you?
Big sister, Clara, tour, enjoyable, is it? Pascal, collect parts, ready, continue. Or, wait, instruction, next.
Pascal's consciousness does not appear to have returned to the level shown in the diary.
Big sister, Clara, Rivet Town resident. Pascal, protect everybody.
I see. Thank you so much, Pascal. You can stop gathering parts for the time being. Just stay here and wait for us to return and give you your next orders, alright?
Pascal, affirmative. Be good. Wait.
Let's go back to Mr. Svarog and talk about what to
Be
do next.
good. Oh, why am I'm like tearing up. Like, it's just because I think that a lot of it too is reminding me of Nier and like just like the implications of like what's going on here and him like gaining sentience and him having, you know, an existential crisis as well because his fellow robots are messing with him. Like, it's just a lot. Welcome back, UK. Your lower back didn't like it. Oh no. This quest made me want to attempt to play Nier again. Yes, the combat scared you off. No, that's so valid. It takes a bit to like get used to it and navigate that action combat for sure. Hopefully you get to play it, Mystic, because I think that you'd really like it. Beautiful again, loved. I'm just catching up with chat. Sound advice for saying that. It was the... Oh, no worries, Aiden. No. No worries. Yeah, I figured that something probably happened that obviously wasn't good, so no worries. Oh, you just be logging in for MSQ? Wait, oh, Star Rail? He feels so confused and alone. Can I talk to him? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. All right, back to the base. The Trailblazers dressed in Fragmentum associated colors.
So, that's what happened, Mr. Svarog. But there's one thing I don't understand. Why is Pascal being treated as a fragmentum creature?
This robot has been repairing itself using fragmentum-contaminated components for an extended period of time.
Oh.
Therefore, automatons connected to the base
Okay.
network recognize it as a fragmentum creature, This is a minor issue that can be resolved by replacing components. Do not worry.
I see. Has Mr. Svarog ever witnessed a similar incident anywhere in the network?
No. Network-connected automatons regularly clear out muddled information in their core modules. The likelihood of a robot gaining sentience beyond control is approximately 0.12%. For those that aren't connected to the network, the chance climbs to 3.23%. Please keep in mind that these probabilities are only estimates. Over the past 700 years, this has never happened in the underworld.
So you don't know what to do either, but the robots the robots here appear to be quite intelligent. I can't believe such an improbable event has actually happened.
Actually, I do. Contrary to popular belief, improbable events that are easily disregarded frequently result in catastrophes.
It's true.
Given that automatons can still develop emotion modules using their own processing power, I have a backup plan in place.
Mr. Svarog always takes all factors into account and handles problems logically. I can't do that myself.
She's
yet.
like, my dad is so great.
So, what
He
should
plans
we
for
do with
everything.
Pascal?
It is recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network. I will maintain the robot's core module and repair its hardware once it has been integrated into the base network. There is a greater than 97.2% chance that this robot will return to normal after the bad sectors and muddled information are removed. However,
Svarog best robo dad indeed. Welcome in, Lala. Happy to have you. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get, do y'all think that we'll get like an exact date for, or at least the month for Dawn Trail sometime soon? But what about Pascal's emotional intelligence? That sounds like an excellent plan to me. I know there has to be a catch.
once the formatting is complete, the robot's emotional intelligence
Oh, I don't like
will
this.
vanish.
Is there no other option?
This option minimizes both internal and external losses. Although Clara's account indicates that the robot is relatively stable, the assessment based on the computations shows that both the risk of Pascal crashing and the amount of muddled information are increasing when it approaches 100%.
I understand. But I don't think I'm ready to give up on Pascal just yet. We've helped Pascal find compatible hardware. If we can eliminate the muddled information without damaging the sectors linked to his emotional intelligence,
You know the chances of that are incredibly low, Clara.
I know, Clara. What A2 did, I know. Hoping we'll hear something during PAX since Yoshi P has a 14 panel he's hosting. Every expansion other than Endwalker has come out in late June or early July, so I'll be a little surprised if it's not around that time. Yeah, like I was guesstimating that we might have Dawn Trail by like maybe the tail end of the summer. So like I could see like July. We'll see though. Maybe it'll be sooner than that. SARS calculations are extremely precise. How do you generally get rid of muddled information? In all honesty, I don't understand.
There's only one way to completely remove muddled information: overwriting. When the muddled information is removed, the base network will create a comprehensive backup and overwrite the data stored in the corresponding sector.
maybe there's another way. We can install a lock in Pascal's core. Clear the redundant data and locate the core sectors that are still intact. Then
Thanks for the
we
support!
can install
I am
a
JV
new
just
suite of
resubscribed for
operational
61
programs.
months.
Jay, thank you
This
so much for
suite of
61
programs can
months. How are
regulate Pascal's
you?
behavior and prevent him from hurting people. With this method, we might be able to retain as much of Pascal's emotional intelligence as possible while keeping him out of trouble. If we can keep Pascal's emotional intelligence, I might be able to teach him to treat people with kindness. What do you think, Mr. Svarog?
Why do I have a bad, like, I just have this bad feeling that this is
procedure
not,
is theoretically viable, but there are
yeah, like
risks.
something is not
It will
gonna
not
go right
eliminate
here.
the muddled information. Additionally, the newly installed programs may be later contaminated by it. In other words, because we cannot monitor the robot outside of the network, this approach can only guarantee Pascal's stability for a brief period of time. The probability of the robot crashing again is around.
And if that happens, I'll do it again. And if it happens again, I'll go through the exact same steps. I'll guide him and fix him. No matter how many times it happens, I'll be there to help Pascal.
Oh!
But he will forget about you, Clara. He will repeatedly forget you, as well as all the emotions and memories he has previously accumulated. His limited storage capacity will eventually become completely overwritten by infinite copies of muddled information in an everlasting cycle. Clara, the challenge will be tougher than you can possibly imagine. Are you sure this is the path you want to take? There, Clara. There's no need to rush to a conclusion. The variable in Belobog's fate is still here. Perhaps she can suggest the best solution.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
We trust your decision.
Okay, but like, I don't want to make the decision. I hate this. This sucks.
Both have provided their solutions. Svarog thinks that formatting Pascal's data and integrating him into the base's network is necessary. But doing so will deprive Pascal of his special emotional intelligence. Although it may sound cruel, this approach best prevents Pascal from posing a threat. Clara thinks she can use programming to control Pascal's behavior and prevent him from causing harm while keeping his emotional intelligence intact. However, this doesn't address the root of the issue, and it also requires Clara to devote much time and effort to Pascal. Although Clara will use Pascal's emotional intelligence to help guide him in the right direction, Pascal could still go out of control in the future. In addition, Pascal has a history of stealing, even though he never caused any harm to anyone. This is also a major concern. What is most important here? I need to think carefully and choose one solution, and then persuade the other person.
Convince Clara or Svarog to take up the other's plan and decide. Wait, so this could be multiple endings? Hi, Shido. I'm good. How are you? Impartial vote, but like Clara is the one with the emotional drive. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna make a choice, but and then after I've made a choice, I want to hear what everyone else did. But I feel bad putting everyone on the edge of their seat because I have to go pee. So I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I just have to go pee really quick. Be right back. Okay. We're back. Sorry about that, y'all. So, when I went to go to the bathroom, I was like, it's 3 o'clock. I should get some food. So then I got food really quick. I mean, I didn't eat it, but like it's here with me. So. I love my, my sense of time is so fucked up, y'all. I'm sorry. Was Koga in here again? It doesn't really surprise me. Yeah, I got an adult Lunchable, and I got some yogurt with some strawberries and honey. So, that's right. We need to figure out what the decision was. So, I think I'm gonna go with,
What should we do with Pascal?
I think we should go with Svarog, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go with Clara's.
Clara proposed that you should choose. Have you made a decision about how?
I'm thinking with my heart.
I had anticipated this possibility.
Yep.
Tell me what you think.
Pascal's emotional intelligence is important for research purposes. Pascal is similar to you, no? It has no malice and will not hurt anyone. I'm gonna say that one because he hasn't hurt anyone. He's just, yeah, he's got sticky fingers, but there was a good reason, right? So.
I understand. I also do not detect any hostility from him. However, the risk remains, and there is no guarantee that the robot will not lose control again and cause harm to humans in the future. The prior assessment remains valid. The risk of error and the amount of muddled information in this robot is increasing, and has the potential to cause future security concerns. Clara believes in you as a variable. Either way, your input will be taken into account. I'll keep gathering information and calculating new possibilities. Do you have any other insights, Outsider?
You said you tried to make Clara's wish come true.
People Clara's age do not usually take on overwhelming social responsibilities. To ensure that Clara grows up well, I've always avoided overburdening her. But if Clara insists on taking on such responsibilities, then I have no right to object. There's no need to discuss this any further. If you insist on using Clara's solution,
I'm obsessed.
the Svarog
I'm
base
obsessed
network
with
will
him as a
completely
parent.
support you.
My choice will have a direct impact on the outcome. I should mull it over.
Pascal, we're back.
Pascal, good. Waiting. Waiting. Further instructions.
Now, please be a good boy and don't move. Pascal, we've got Mr. Svarog to help treat your illness. He'll help you recover.
Illness? What is illness? But Pascal not move, recover, health.
Mr. Svarog, let's get started.
Understood. The protective programs are ready for installation.
I hope I made the right decision.
I think that you did.
Is it done?
The programs were successfully installed. The robot will require offline maintenance and will be unable to communicate for some time. We can return to it later.
I see. In that case, let's go back to the base.
I think it's over. I'll check in with Clara later to see what's up.
Sorry, I'm like eating and like trying not to chew into the mic. We finished it? Let me see. Next reset, there's something more. Okay. So what did everyone choose? Svarog is genuinely the best parent in this game. Truly. Someone did a astrology check. If you'd like to know it, feel free to tell us your sun sign for Western astrology. If you know your big three, feel free to tell us that as well. I am a Capricorn sun, a Capricorn rising, and a Sagittarius moon. Siding with Clara because she's my cute little sister. Oh, what's an adult lunchable? An adult lunchable is basically like a, if you had like the original, like, I don't know, the original Lunchables from back in the day. They're like little charcuteries. So there's like cheese, there's meat, there's crackers. Oh my god, he smelled the redeem. That's so funny. Teleporting somewhere else? Okay, you went with Clara. You went with Svarog. You eat these? Yeah, they're so good. I actually don't have any more room in my friends list. To me, Clara seemed like she's emotional and not really over her feel itself. That's just a snack. Oh yeah, I usually like eat something else with it. Like I'm having yogurt and strawberries as well. I went with Svarog because I agreed with him in terms of looking out for Clara. Where am I teleporting to? That was a really good quest. I'm actually really excited to see like the full conclusion of it as well. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we had the opportunity to kind of choose what happens and like what we do there. Oops, what did I just do? Oh, I teleport anywhere? Okay, I thought I had to teleport somewhere specifically. Well, I guess we can teleport. What's our next quest? Ooh, we're doing hooks next? This one.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Thank you, Boston. I appreciate that. Big sister, are you free now? I want to talk about Pascal. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Actually, I thought a lot about it. I just don't understand. What is Pascal? Other robots think Pascal is a fragmentum creation. Mr. Svarog thinks Pascal is a normal robot. Pascal doesn't even know what it is itself. I think Pascal could even be a human. Big sister, what do you think? You think so, big sister? I think so too, but... Fragmentum creature, robot, human. What is the difference between these? Some fragmentum creatures can speak and behave like humans. While Mr. Svarog looks like a robot, he can also speak, think, and even express emotions like us. So how do we tell what is us and what is them? Through empathy. Only humans have the ability to identify and empathize with other types of creatures. So that's how it is. So maybe Pascal and Mr. Svarog, maybe they're all living, breathing humans too. I don't feel so lost anymore. Thank you, big sister. Yeah, I think for me, going the route of thinking from the emotional perspective of it, I think it helps too because I did just recently play Nier Automata for the first time, and it has like a similar vibe going of, I don't know, like you're essentially erasing their, I guess, how do you describe it? You're erasing them. And like we already know that Pascal is not dangerous. So, I don't know. It felt, that felt right to me. I picked Clara because even though Svarog's decisions seemed rational, I think it's also rooted in emotions in the end. He cares about Clara, doesn't want her to take on responsibility that might hurt her. The theme is very existential. Is Pascal human? Is he robot? He's a being with a sentience and he deserves to live in the end. Yes. Understood what she was setting herself up, but I just didn't want her to put herself through that because it'd be so hard for her. Yeah. And like no spoilers, but we literally, oh my God, if you played Nier Automata, you already know. But like this is, yeah. Feels like we're 50-50 split in chat. Erasing their self and emotion linked to those memories. Yeah, like I feel like for me, it would be erasing who Pascal is. And I just don't feel right in doing that because that's like what Aiden said, you know, we don't know what, or like Clara, we don't know what Pascal is, but I think through empathy, at least from my personal perspective, understanding that it wouldn't matter what it was, I don't want to erase who they are, so. Yeah, of course. Yeah, everybody is valid in what they chose and different feelings and whatnot. So, but it's super interesting to discuss and to hear other people's viewpoints. I told him he's similar to Pascal and he agreed. Yep. I could see that. It's based on a book about AI and robots? Really? All right, next up, we're gonna start Hook's quest. Gotta talk to Julian. Wait, is the right one? I'm out of Snow White popping candy. Hi, Julian. Hi. Wait, who are you? Mom told me to talk to... Why is it not voiced? We played hide and seek together before. Hide and seek, that doesn't ring a bell. Hey, did you mistake me for someone else? Did I? Of course, I'm not a Julian of 1,000 faces. Oops, I revealed myself. Fine, I'll stop messing with you. You're right, I'm Julian. What do you want from me? Don't you have urgent matters for me?
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
Hook's little sidekick. The young little master of disguise. Who are you?
You kidding? It's me! The second in command of the moles? Julian of 1,000... You know what? No. It ain't the time for this. We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron. And she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. You have to go check on her for us. Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him and then just ran in there. She even took her Diggertron. Is she preparing for a fight with the vagrants? There's lots of bad guys in the mines. Miss Natasha said kids ain't allowed to go in. Go check on her for us now.
Who is Fursman?
He's Hook's daddy. And he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person.
Don't worry, I'll head there right away. Why would I take orders from a little... All right, I'll go help pitch Dark Hook. Aw.
Thank you. Please hurry.
He's like our daddy. We gotta go save daddy. Yeah, we're doing hooks now. Sorry, I'm still eating my lunch, y'all. Bye, Shadow. See you tonight for anime night. Very excited. We're gonna watch more Frieren tonight. Oh.
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Such a rat.
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys.
Traitor!
Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Oh, little hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him!
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook.
The moles are here. Surrender now. I'm here. Everybody stop.
It's you! Come and help Hook.
Another punching bag?
Oh, we're about to
Fine
fight.
by me. I'll kick all your butts.
Actually, I didn't even notice that Zila was right there until y'all said something. I didn't even see her. Yes. I finished my adult Lunchable. It was very crunchy. Something interesting about this achievement is that Svarog's name comes from the god of blacksmithing in Slav mythology,
No one's
and one
gonna
of
pay
his
you to
children
stand
is the god of the
still.
sun, relating it to... What? I love that. Zamt, no worries if you can't stay
Time to
awake.
say
I know
bye.
it's kind of late, especially for folks in the EU. It's definitely a bit later.
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
Good. That's good. And you, young lady, are you hurt? Thank you for your help.
I'm too young to die.
Don't be afraid, young lady. Your injury isn't fatal. I remember. You are the outsiders Natasha mentioned before, right? I heard that you helped resolve some conflicts around the mines when you arrived. And again today, when you saved my life.
Saving lives is my passion. I just wanted to fight. Save that one.
What a noble young spirit you have.
It's my passion.
Thank you very much.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me.
Who's the old witch?
I need to keep searching. Otherwise, I might never see it again.
Are they? Is that what they call Natasha? Did I forget that? Head to the clinic. Don't make Hook worry. What's more important, the detector or your life? Stop talking nonsense and get to the clinic now.
It's just a tool.
It's Natasha. Okay.
I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
Hey, Redlocks. Wait.
The underworld yearns for freedom.
Hold on a minute. I've talked to her before. Okay. Is this the first time that she's called Natasha an old witch? Like, is she calling her old?
Oh.
Okay, I couldn't
is that
remember.
a
Lots of
stain?
times. Because it sounded familiar, and I was like, wait a minute.
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. And ask her.
The boss is always right. We should indulge kids. I'm gonna say this one.
See?
You are gonna spoil that kid. That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
Hook understands.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble.
What happened exactly?
Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team. Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
I'm too old for this.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side?
You know what? I bet Daddy
I have
is
to
like
start preparing for your future.
32 years old.
People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy.
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure.
Someone stole it?
I guess so.
Maybe
It's
late
an ancient relic
30s.
that can detect geomarrow
Please.
veins.
I'm in my 20s. I can hurry relate to Daddy.
I haven't seen a second one in my life.
My goodness.
I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look that says, Hook wants to talk to you outside the clinic now.
She's so cute. Oh my god, I can't take it. She's adorable.
That's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
The old age of 25, he's ancient. Stop. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling of there, you know, he's like, oh, my time's almost up. And he's like 33 and a half. Wait, hold on.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Okay, never mind. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something.
Is it about Firstman? Leave it to me. Couldn't give it a minute, could you?
Yes! We can't just stand by and do nothing.
Kate.
That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. You'll help me, won't you?
Yeah, I got my casket ready, zapped for next year when it's apparently time for me to start putting myself in the grave. Helping others is my passion. As long as you behave yourself, I don't want to help you.
All right then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big sister. I mean,
My will and testament is ready to go, Kate. Got it.
See ya.
I mean, knowing how old we all were though at and when we were hanging out, like, oh my god. Like, who says old people can't have fun? Oh my god. That just reminded me. I have a really quick story. I have a really quick story. So me, Kate, and Effigy went out to dinner, and you know, we were trying to have a little old people fun, and we were, you know, looking at drinks. We were looking at alcoholic bevs. And I was really interested in like a couple of the drinks, and I was just like, I'm gonna order me a drink. So the server comes and asks us, and, you know, we're trying to order our drinks, and I order an alcoholic beverage, and I get carded. I've already mentioned that, like, I get carded, still quite often. It's always a compliment, but I get carded. I'm like, of course I'll show you my ID. Let me get it. Like, it's such a compliment for me. So I'm grabbing my wallet, and I'm like, oh my God, let me get it. And I look at my wallet, and my ID isn't in there. I left my ID in my other purse for when I was, like, you know, in the hospital. I was putting my ID like back and forth in my purse, and I forgot to put it in my wallet. So I don't have my ID, and I tell the lady, I'm just like, oh, I don't have it. And and I'm thinking, like, in my head, because Effigy, who is clearly like my husband, like, he's sitting next to me, I've got my wedding rings on, he's got his wedding ring on, you know, she doesn't card him, he gets a drink. So I'm thinking, okay, it's fine. Like, I don't have my card, but, like, you know, obviously she was okay with Effigy getting a drink. So, like, I can get one, even if I don't have it's fine. Like, it's, like, I know I don't look my age, but I look like I'm older than 21. But she wouldn't let me get a drink. Like, I thought she was gonna be like, it's fine, don't worry about it, you know, obviously, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't get a drink. Like, I was actually denied a drink, and I mean, I guess, like, part of me was just like, oh, I didn't think that she was really gonna, like, I couldn't believe it. So I was like, I'm just gonna have water. Like, but like, so part of me was like, this is such a great compliment. But the other part of it was like, wow, I know I look older than 21. Like, I know I do. But she really said, nope. I know. They were out of lemonade too, so we were both disappointed that day, right? We're like, okay then. Yeah, no, my husband does have facial hair. Did they make you sit at the kids' table? She thought she's being tested? I don't know. Kind of the norm over here, but drinking age is younger here. Yeah, I mean, well, it's... I don't know, like, I get it. Like, I get it a lot when I go out. Like, people are always really surprised to hear how old I am in public, but I really didn't think I was gonna get denied a drink. It was all just really funny to me because I'm like, oh, okay. You know, obviously I wasn't like, you know, it's fine, but the back of my head I was like, this is so funny. This is hilarious. You always get carded? Yeah, I still get carded a lot, but like like, there are people, like my husband, he doesn't really get carded anymore. Or, yeah, he doesn't get carded anymore. You're still a baby. You should card everyone, in my opinion. That's why I was so confused, because like I was thinking that like she only asked for mine. She didn't ask for Effigy's. But I mean, but you know, who knows? I used to work at a restaurant, and I used to serve some alcohol, but like, actually no, wait. Yeah, no, I wasn't allowed to serve the alcohol. If somebody wanted alcohol, then somebody else had to serve it. Okay, yeah, never mind, take it back. They're supposed to card you now if you look under 40 or something like that. I can't speak to here, but when I worked at a gas station in PA, if I asked for their ID and they refused or didn't have it, I had to refuse them for alcohol smokes if we didn't ask. And it was no, like, and that's totally fine. But I think it was like the whole thing of like, so like me getting carded specifically, but like Effigy not getting carded, and him, like her being okay with him getting a drink, but like obviously we're together, and like, you know, she seemed to assume that he was over the drinking age, but at the same time she's like, definitely not you. But the whole thing in my head, I was just like, does she really think like from this is that FG does not look under 40, I guess. I used to get carded often buying wine at the store, but the workers started recognizing me and chatting to me. It's really funny. I really appreciate them. Yeah. But yeah, it was just a really funny interaction because I think that like I kind of sat there. I even like messaged Mystic. I was like, I straight up got denied like a drink, like because I didn't have my card. Like I didn't, which, you know, they're doing their job, but like I still was just like, oh my God. Oh my God, that feels kind of good. But yes, I'm way past 21, so it feels very good. Where? It doesn't make sense rationally. Yeah, it's like she must have thought that she's like, okay, she might be underage, but her husband definitely not, which is weird to think about.
Too slow, honorary member of the Wolves. You should have gotten here before Hook. Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's
Sweta?
most trusted miner.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman. But after what happened over at that Geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
The yassification of being carded, denied a drink. The server was out here thinking Effigy was Leonardo DiCaprio. No, and she was like totally fine with it. She's like, you know what? It's not my business. but she's not getting a drink. If FG looks over 40, then that's what was spinning in my brain. Like my brain was spinning, like thinking about it, because I was like, she said that I can't have a drink. Like I get it, I don't have my ID, but she didn't even ID him. But she knows we're together. She's got to know we're together. She's got to know. I don't know. I was going through it. I was like, what is happening? Hi, Neku. How are you? Shock at my alcohol tolerance whenever I go drinking since I'm a little bean. Yeah, I don't have a very high alcohol tolerance. It doesn't take much for me. Hi, Pop No Tarts. How are you? Neku, how are you? It's good to see you.
Yes. The shelter was usually crowded, so thieves would have had a hard time stealing things when everyone was around. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but...
But... what?
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. They all claim to not have stolen anything. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
Oh my god, Among Us. The liar must be the thief? There can't be more than one. Arrest everyone and interrogate them one by one.
We're all vagrants. None of us have the authority to arrest anyone just because we feel like it. Let's see whose words contradict with the facts. And that person would be the thief. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
You just recently got into Honkai Star Rail and you get it? Oh my god, I'm so glad that you're having a good time with it. Are you caught up with the main story? Yeah, things have been great with me and the family. And I'm doing good, Pop. Honkai Star Rail is treating me very nicely. I am very much loving this game. And I've been playing for like 2 months or something like that, and I'm still catching up on stuff. Like, I'm doing a bunch of the companion quests now. There's just so much content.
Well.
Beep, beep,
What's
beep.
This? Playing detective, are we?
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game.
I don't like him. What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me?
I'm not smelling you,
I
dude.
happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing?
What a weirdo. You're not super caught up, but man, this story is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're liking it. What was the last thing that you did? I know, I'm about to fight this dude. I still have to do some companion quests myself. I've been spreading them out in between building characters. That's very valid. That's very valid. I'm doing all of them in one sitting because I've already caught up in the main story. I've built out some characters. Like, I have 2 teams right now that I really enjoy. I'm just really into like the lore and learning about the characters. And I know that there's certain characters too that you don't really learn anything about them until you do their companion quests. Like Jinglu, who is getting a rerun, so I really want to learn about her because I'm very curious. Maybe you should go back with like some Take Me Seriously makeup and see what happens. A lady I follow on YouTube had to do that while she and her fiance were house shopping because they would talk to him and not her, and she was the one buying. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, if I don't wear any makeup while I'm out, I look way younger than I actually am. So I kind of have to, like, when I used to pick up Mallory from school and stuff, and I would go in like comfy clothes and like no makeup, like people would think that I was like her sister picking her up. And so like, yeah, I typically, if I'm going out with like other people or if I want to be taken seriously for the most part, then I do have to kind of do my makeup. Otherwise, I look way too young. And yeah. The lore is very good. Bye, Mystic. Thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy your lurk. Tell Cooper I said happy birthday. Okay, what do you think of Mr. Firstman?
That old Fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself. Anyway, he found that geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old Fursman I knew.
Did you see the detector?
Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, I'll tell you a secret. The helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box.
See?
Isn't he the most suspicious one?
It's really weird just to have like Zila over there. Just Zila, help me out. I believe you, but it's not up to me to judge. You might be framing him. Who is the most suspicious one is not up to you.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I've told you all I know. Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of you. Yeah, Cooper's an Aries. I think Mystic has a house full of air signs, and then Cooper is the only fire sign, I think, from what I remember. Because Mystic is an Aquarius, Pinstar is a Libra. I believe Alex is a Gemini. I believe. And then, yeah, Cooper's an Aries. So it's like similar household over here, where house full of earth signs and one fire sign.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry.
I think you're suspicious.
You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I have the right to remain silent.
What do you think of Mr. Firstman?
I withhold my opinion toward this question.
Oh, he's annoying.
No comment.
Ugh, you... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron this time.
Calm down, Hook. Don't scare him. Think carefully and give your answer to my fists.
I've seen all sorts of things in my life. Why would I be afraid of you two little rascals? Here, how about we make a deal? I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee. Fair and honest.
A small intel service fee. I'm gonna say that's not gonna happen.
Well, looks like I can only continue exercising.
All right. Wait.
Trying to threaten me with wildfire, huh? You think I'm afraid of them?
Let's tell Zila to take him away.
Ooh.
Huh? No, please don't. Look, I was only joking. Fine, I'll answer your questions.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't give
Please
in
don't
then.
pull wildfire into this.
Because I almost gave in. Talking to Hook like that, right? I'm a baby face too, so I get it. It's funnier if I'm with my niece because they think she's older and she's 11 years younger. Yeah, that's kind of how it is with Mallory as well. Like, there was one time where Mallory and I were... Because now Mallory is an inch taller than me. Maybe 2 inches taller than me now. I feel like... Yeah. I don't know. They're taller than me, basically. And there was a time where I think I was just wearing comfy clothes. I didn't have any makeup on, and we were running errands, and Mallory and I were in the store, and we were both like checking out. Or like I was checking out, and she was like holding something, and then the cashier thought that like we were teens or something because of the comment that they made. I forget how the cashier said it, but oh yeah, it was like, are you paying together or separate? And I feel like you would only ask that to like a group of teens that are like together or something, because like why? You got a Hook from a Poland standard? I hope that I can get Hook. She's really cute. What were you doing when the crime occurred? What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter.
What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Fursman is an old customer of mine. He's pretty nice to me, though we are not so close. As to what he did about that Geomero vein, it was kind of unethical. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. But he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree with that.
Thanks for the support!
Boston Salungguhit Devil just resubscribed for 3 months. Lord Derp Boston 41 Corazon Lowaw.
Boston, thanks so much for 3 months. I appreciate that. Did she not at least think you were sisters? I have no idea, but that was the first time that anyone has ever asked, you know, are you like paying together or something? Because, I mean, yeah, I guess it looked like we were maybe just like 2 friends hanging out or something. I have no clue what the assumption was, but because we were obviously like together like a family, and but it was just me and Mallory at the cashier. It wasn't like me, Mallory, Effigy, and Rowan. It was just the 2 of us. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending at 5 today.
Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm sure about that. I value my reputation more.
You know what? I can get behind that because I don't like the cook. So, why are you so sure about that?
In my line of work, I've learned to read people. And something's definitely fishy with that cook. I could tell from the start. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone.
Wait. Oh. Helper.
Hook? What's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
Relax, we're just checking off all the
We
boxes.
just need you to answer a few questions.
Okay. Ask away. It would be good to clear myself of suspicion.
Why were you there?
Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air.
Fresh air, huh?
Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi. But
You
I
know,
swear.
suddenly I feel like I'm playing Tears of Themis.
Mr. Firstman, he's a good person. Though, never mind.
Hmm?
Oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me.
Did you see the detector?
Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything. Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my innocence?
Just stay calm and wait for the news.
Oh dear. All this waiting around is enough to make me even more anxious.
So far, I'm still not trusting the cook. You can hear it mid-ads. No, I was just saying thank you. I appreciate it.
Daddy's detector?
Nope. I'm no thief.
Really? Then you better answer our questions honestly.
Ask away. Let's not waste time.
I like that none of them have names. They're just helper, cook, tailor, and whatever the other person was. I forgot.
Spacing out. Didn't notice anything. Good man. But a bit of a cheapskate. Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
I mean, she's...
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief.
Can we trust your hunch?
Well, it's the hunch of Pitchstar Cook the Great.
Okay.
Hook's head is spinning.
It's the cook.
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. Remember, among these 4 people, only the real thief would lie. The cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. So, do you know who the culprit is?
What? Hold on. All right, so the cook said the helper did it, but the tailor said that the tailor didn't do it, so no tailor. The merchant said, though, it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. The cook said the helper did it, except the helper didn't, so scratch out the helper. Lie, truth, riddles always make my head spins, right? Taylor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook. The helper said it wasn't him. The merchant.
I don't know why, but I'll trust your judgment.
Don't.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh no, I'm just guessing. I literally don't know if that's right. I kept saying it was the cook and then I went with the merchant anyway.
You've got to be kidding me. You thought about it for that long and came up with this conclusion?
You mean we got it wrong?
I gave you the answer and you still couldn't crack the case, detective. Why don't you just go?
Well, that was so mean. You don't have to be so mean.
I already told you it was the cook. Even if you asked me 100 times, my answer would still be the cook.
Why are you yelling at me? Is it really not you?
Of course it's not me.
Are you sure?
Wait, you're not questioning yourself, are you? Let's look for evidence and let him beg me for mercy.
Right, I'd beg you for mercy. Go ahead, you'll understand once you find the truth.
Let's go look around where Daddy kept the detector. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Okay. This is the tent the first men temporarily borrowed, and the shelter, it looks like it has been rummaged and packaging label has fallen to the ground.
This is the label from a supply box. I know where those boxes are. That way. Let's go take a look.
That only one statement is wrong. Where's the cork board? Right, like I should have used my poster board for this. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, are you serious? It ran away.
It must have been on this box. Wait a minute. What's that smell? It's got a spicy smell. This smells like stone-grilled ohm.
What does this have to do with the coal? I'm hungry.
There won't be any eating until we find the culprit. The thief appears to have taken Daddy's treasure. And it seems that this damaged probe is one of the detector's components. Has Daddy's treasure been sold already? Oh, where could the thief have gone? Think, Hook, think.
Probably trying to sell off the spoils. They probably haven't left the Great Mine yet. Perhaps they are off punishing themselves for their crime.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
that one.
I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Could he be involved in this?
Sampo? It definitely has something to do with him. Mentioning that name sooner would have saved us a lot of time. I'm sure Sampo is innocent. Who could ever say that confidently?
Mr. Sampo should be that away. Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha.
I love that the game is like, why would you say that?
Sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy.
Oh! He really is never escaping the allegations. So funny. Oh, there he is.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at
Oh no.
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not?
It
Just tell me.
was the cook. It was the cook.
You two stop right there. Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived.
Sampo, what are you doing here? That guy is a thief. He's trying to sell something he stole. Quiet, I'm going to give you a good butt kicking.
Wait a second. Let's all just calm down. Is there something wrong with the source of this stuff? I mean, I got nothing to do with it. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure. Diggertron will not spare you.
This is all that old Bursman's fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not there?
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
There's no reason for you to steal it.
What kind of a reason are you looking for? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing?
Yikes.
Anyway, I got the device now. Come take it, if you have the guts.
Guess you want to do this the hard way. Okay, we'll take it then. You got some guts taunting us yourself.
Diggertron, get ready.
Okay, but Hook's face is so freaking cute. She's adorable.
Forget your wallet?
She's not scary whatsoever. She's just so cute. I know, she is so feral.
Beneath the water.
If he gave you money, I bet your tone would change, Cook. He just wants life to be better for Hook. Yeah.
You sure talk tough.
Someone tell the Cook that sometimes people get opportunities. Help.
Hand the detector over to Hook. Huh? No, Daddy's treasure. It's broken.
Aww. Can it be repaired?
Hey, now this is Sampo's time to shine.
That's so mean. You're still here.
Of course. I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Bouldertown they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of especially high value. I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Balloway. Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want to sell it for a low price, then wait for him to excitedly fix the device for you. After it's fixed, tell him you changed your mind and you want to keep it for yourself. This business tactic is what I call a bait and switch. Pretty clever, huh?
Balloway the Miner's Lamp. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Sampo.
Sampo is so funny.
Let's go into town to find him.
Have a safe trip.
I know the Cook is like passed out. She looks like a little hamster. Hamsters are also very cute and feral, so it's very accurate. At least we know not to kill a man in front of Hook.
Stain? I like this coat.
All right. I'm here. Oh, I'm here with the latest in today's news. Crap. I forget how this is pronounced. I know this is pronounced. This is not pronounced as it looks. It's pronounced something like a different way.
Of Gute.
What?
Gute.
Is that how it's pronounced?
SpeechModification.com presents how to pronounce Goethe.
Goethe. I think it's Goethe. Goethe. Yep. There we go. Okay, the Goethe Grand Hotel is finally reopening, and they're looking to recruit some new taste testers. I knew that only relying on the same old recipes would never take the Goethe Grand Hotel very far. Ah, the absurdity. It's the end of the road for Belobog. Another. Quit heckling, brat. Wait, did I talk to the right person? Miner's Lamp has stopped all appraisal services. The announcement has all the details. Please leave. Appraisal of what? Are you here to cause trouble? What? Hold on. Are you from the outside? Everyone's talking about your story. No wonder you don't know me. That was embarrassing. Please excuse me. My name is Balloway. I'm an expert in relic appraisal. All call me Miner's Lamp. Nice to meet you. Anyway, effective from today, I, Miner's Lamp Balloway, will stop all appraisal services. It's a long story. You can have a look at this notice. Or do you have other business?
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some kind of precious treasure...
Look at this! The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Oh, ho, ho. This certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Yes! Look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
This device... I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before. I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say?
Can we trust your appraisal? Can you tell me more about it? I intend to sell it.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Now, it's nothing more than a pile of junk with no practical value. I'm willing to offer a generous price for this thing, so do you want to sell it or not?
Boss, I think we should go. Maybe we should let Firstman decide what to do with it. We aren't going to sell it to you, you crooked profiteer. Profiteer?
Alright then. Let's go find Daddy.
Wait. Oh wait, do we have something we could read? Or... maybe I was seeing things. Or not seeing things, but maybe it's like not important. Oh yeah! For those of y'all that have been playing the new Stardew update, how is it? Hankering for someone. Oh, this is the competitive. Okay, that was the eating thingy.
When do we go home, Gran?
Started a new Stardew save yesterday. It's fun.
I was just about to go looking
Awesome.
for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you. What's wrong with this kid?
She's just been like this ever since. Just now, we found the vein detector.
Vein detector? The one I lost?
Big Sister and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it.
Everyone hydrate. Thank you.
But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure.
Oh!
Don't cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was never lost or broken.
It is an adorable treasure indeed.
Even you know what it is?
The detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and it saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very good thing. But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to someone.
Hook doesn't really understand.
That's okay. I'm is saying some things that might seem strange, but you will understand someday.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking about
is still happily running and jumping around.
Daddy!
Wait, I'm getting, why am I gonna cry? Oh my god. Stop. Oh, that was sweet. Oh my god. Oh, welcome in, Akarasi. I love that name. Oh my god, it's perfect. Welcome in. Happy to have you. She's just a baby. That was a really cute quest. We have... Oh, there's 3 hook quests? The VA did a great job imitating a child's cry, and that always gets me. It was so good. 5-star hook where she replaces Gigatron with a rocket launcher. Oh, to get the second one, you have to get... Okay. Is the second one pretty long? Or are like the next 2 shorter? Not that like the first one was long or anything, but I was just glancing at the time. Oh, Hooks and someone else has longer companion quests. Yeah, because it looks like there's 2 more. I'd say about the same, but I don't know if we're gonna finish it until 5 though. Okay. Let me leave the clinic. One, two, three. Are you the honorary member of the Moles? I am Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I borrowed Julian's stuff to message you. I'm not good at typing yet. It's so difficult, right? I need your help. Come find me, and don't you ever tell that old witch, otherwise you are done for. This reminds me of when I'm trying to do text-to-speech. Like, that's exactly what it looks like when I'm doing text-to-speech. Like, exactly.